Yes, I am involved. I'm with a committee from the city of San Juan Capistrano called Northwest Open Space, which is at the north end of town, but more specifically it's called our Putitum Committee. Putitum was our mother village. It was on the north end of town. That part of it was later taken over by J. Sarah High School. And so we have an area there that we have negotiated with the city, and they've set it aside to be a cultural resource project and an area that we can have our Indian educators and our Indian storytellers come and talk to the Indian and to the non-Indian community, to kids and to adults. And we can also have a place at this site, at the Putitum Village Northwest Open Space, where we can do private ceremonies. This project that we're working with now has designated areas because it's public land and the city is paying for it. It won't be exclusively for Indians or Native people, but there will be times during the year that we can reserve it for private ceremonies to have kinds of activities and prayer and song and dance that you don't want everybody in the world to see and know. You want to have some sort of special times that are sacred, if you will. I am direct lineal descendant from Putitum Village. My great-great-great-great-grandparents and my great-great-great-great-grandfather, as well as my great-great-great-grandmother, all have genealogical and direct lineal ties to this village, which is perhaps 2 miles north of where we're sitting now. Well, federal recognition is a project that's been going on for many years, 30 years and more. And again, it goes back to one of our chiefs, Clarence Lobo. And have I participated? Yes, I participated in that particular program. A number of us have. And it's been a very challenging and so far unsuccessful effort. And the purpose of federal recognition is so that the federal government recognizes your tribe, your people, as recognized people that are tied with this particular area of land, that have had social and economic and governmental ties from a date certain and continuing without being broken. And if you can establish that, and that's just sort of a very general template, I suppose, that I've given you, but if you can establish that with the help of archaeologists, anthropologists, tribal elders, and many other experts that you work with, then the Bureau of Indian Affairs is required or mandated to approve you as a federally recognized tribe. My home here, the Rios Adobe, as you can see, is well known and documented and undisputed to be the oldest house in California. It was built in 1794 by my great-great-great-grandfather Feliciano Rios, who I mentioned earlier was a Spanish soldier who came with Father Sarah. And I'm proud to say that this home has never left the ownership of the Rios family. And I don't know that you will find that anywhere else in California with regards to an adobe structure or adobe home, or perhaps even a wood frame home that goes back to 150 years or so, that it is still in the ownership of the family that built it 150, 200 years ago. And in our case, our home was built nearly 225 years ago, and it's been passed down typically from father to son, from father to son, from father to son. And when I say that, I have a lot of people, especially women or ladies or girls, say, "Well, why does it always go to the son?" And I explain to them that historically that's been the way to keep the name in the family, because of the Anglo tradition of a woman changing her name when she's married. This way it would ensure that the Rios name always stayed with it as time moves on. So it's a wonderful treasure, but not without an awesome responsibility that goes with it.